Alright, welcome back to another 2 wonderful turns of combat mission. I can promise you explosions this time. So, everyone's slowly moving back. Most people have kind of reached their positions now. You've got enemy moving. Thankfully, that's still the last few rounds of that bombardment on your mortars. It's done its job though. Plane. What can I say? Planes. The Russians have apparently brought the entire Red Air Force. So, at this point, it's looking pretty boring. But, you know, it's the next turn, it'll get interesting. I'm also going to do a click through so everyone gets an idea where the troops actually are. So, actually this first turn's a lot more boring than I remember it. Right, let's do a quick look round. So, see where the airstrikes hit. Another trucker just going around his business. They seem to be the only big things moving, that's why the Air Force is picking on them. Plus, you know, if you got machine guns, at least you can try and hurt a truck, even though it's pretty ineffective. Let's look around. So yeah, looks like this artillery bombardment is pretty much finished. So, on to the second turn. So you've managed to break contact from their infantry advancing by the looks of it. IS-2 takes a shot at that infantry unit moving there. Doesn't hit, but must have been a bit of a wake-up call for them. Now it's got to be about time we get the explosions I was promising you. Yep, here we go. Artillery strike in the centre of town. Luckily, it's a bit of town pretty much abandoned. You may have just noticed something. Ooh, take a casualty there. You may have just noticed something, but I'll go back to that at the end of the turn in a bit more detail. So yeah, artillery starts falling quite heavily in there. Russians are obviously softening you up for another assault there. Luckily for you, you've pretty much abandoned that area already. Right, let's just see this. This is what you may have noticed. Let's zoom back. So, I was thinking, you know, this would be totally useless because you did actually order a mine, the anti-vehicle mine, to be put in this track here, and you know the Russians have pretty much passed it. So you've got this kind of truck contact up there, vehicle contact, nice little dirt road, and someone rides over a mine. So, got no idea what hit it. Let's have a look at the minefield, but you know, mines hit something at least. It wasn't a waste. As you can see, the artillery is kind of mostly falling in areas where you've got no troops, which is quite lucky for you. Otherwise, that'd be a lot of trouble. Right, let's do the click through. Let's end the turn here. There we go. So, I can't actually read the platoon numbers on my little preview screen, but it should show you where everyone is. I need to do this every few turns. See, the big map is just too. Let's get the company commanders. Yeah, the big map I was doing just takes too much time and isn't accurate enough. I think doing this every few turns should help. It's not really congested enough on your side, at least. I'm not saying how congested it is on the Russians, but you've seen that you've got the contact markers up there. You know what's happening. Let's have a quick look at the artillery section. So these guys are up here. You know, the most guys have moved to one of the trucks. Let's see if they can unload any artillery on there. This unit is, well, pretty wrecked, let's face it. They're pretty much marked as wiped out. So, yeah, not much else to say. A few seconds to get yourself orientated, and then just looking for the last few units here, I think. Yeah. Right, back over to you. Oh yeah, artillery. So this is the artillery. Let's give you an idea how long it's going to take to come in.